Hi, Tim Milburn with Lifelong Leaders, and this video is the first in a three-part series on the three characteristics of an influential leader. One of the core principles of the Lifelong Leader framework is to grow your influence. I'm often asked, what does it mean to have influence? I believe it has to do with trust, with our ability to live our lives in such a way that people trust what we'll say, that we can invest, that we can speak into their lives, that we can give direction to them, and they're going to trust that. But people follow us for all kinds of reasons. Take these three, for example. Number one, people follow us because they have to, right? You're in some kind of position of authority. Maybe you're the boss. Maybe you're the parent. They have to follow you. Or number two, they follow you because they need to, right? You've got something they want, right? Maybe you're a best friend and they're a scrub. And so they're going to sit on the passenger side of your ride and holler at, well, you know how that goes. But you've got something they want, and maybe that's a paycheck. Thirdly, people follow others because they want to. And I think this is where influence resides. They follow you because they want to. Why? Because they trust you. Because you influence them in a positive way. The first characteristic of an influential leader is that they are inspirational, not menial. Now, here's a few ways that I would describe that. The first is this: we need to attach meaning and significance to tasks. To the smallest of tasks, to the largest of tasks, we need to find a way to give those things meaning and significance, because the word menial means little or small, boring, common. And nobody wants to follow a leader who, when they give out work, when they say, hey, we need you to come alongside and do this, that they say, this is going to be boring, this is going to be just very small, it's actually insignificant. No, that's not inspirational at all. Inspirational is we say, you know, this little thing that you're doing, it is huge. Without this, the rest of this falls apart. This is a significant piece of work. That's inspirational. The second way that I think we can be inspirational and not menial is to point to potential and opportunities for growth. What do I mean by this? I mean, when someone turns in work, that we don't just expect them to just do the average, we just do whatever you need to do, just get it in. No, we are always looking for ways to grow the person. We're always looking at their potential and saying, if you spend another hour with this, what else could you do? What else could you add to it? Or when I look at what you've done here, man, this excites me. I think if we added a little more training to you in this area or another area, that you could blow the lid off your capabilities. That's inspirational. Menial just says, oh, it's just average. Oh, it's just done. But inspirational says, we can continue to get better. I know you've got something better that you can provide. The third way I believe we can grow our influence by being inspirational and not menial is to be more confident than anybody else on the team or in the group. Because confidence is inspirational. When there is a challenge, when there's a hurdle or an obstacle that we have to overcome, it takes a lot of confidence to do those things. And if you're one of the people that sits back and says, oh, I'm not sure we can do this, then you're not going to have much influence in the group. But if you walk in and you go, we've got this. Look at this group around the room. We've got everything we need at our disposal to make this happen, to accomplish this. Now that's inspirational, and your influence with whoever is on the team, or if you're in the position of leadership, that grows your influence. One other thing I would say when it comes to confidence, and in this statement is this, is that if you're the leader, then your confidence level needs to be more than anybody else. Also, you need to be more hopeful than anybody else. And finally, you need to be more positive than anybody else. If there's anybody on the team that has more confidence, more hope, or is more positive about where the team is going, then they begin to gain influence and begin to assume the role of the leader on the team. So I'd like you to take what you learned here and go out and experiment. Remember, it takes time to grow your influence. It doesn't happen overnight. Give it a shot. Don't be hard on yourself when you try something and maybe it doesn't turn out the way you want it to. That's why we're lifelong leaders. We're going to spend the rest of our lives learning how to grow our influence in each and every situation. Remember, there's 2 more videos in this series. I want you to be able to check those out. So subscribe to Lifelong Leaders. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.